Hi there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Star-Lord Tarot. This is going to be your tarot forecast for the week of June 11th through to the 17th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Saggy. First up, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse position, followed then by the Nine of Wands reversed. And next we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, followed by the Four of Wands reversed, and lastly we have Major Arcana of the World in the upright position. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, Sagittarius, for your overall energy, you have that of the Five of Swords in the reverse position. Five of Swords upright, this is a card representing conflict, and this can sometimes represent an empty victory. When it's inverted like this can sometimes represent you were in battle, in conflict, and you have decided to either remove yourself from the conflict or the conflict is now over. And it could be that you may have lost the battle, but in the end maybe you will win the war. When it's in the upright position, it's kind of the opposite energy. When it's inverted like this, there is no longer a need for conflict anymore. The conflict, like I said, could have passed. The Five of Swords in reverse can often point back to the Four of Swords upright, which is all about rest and recuperation after battle. So for some of you, maybe you have gone through something, and I definitely feel that that is the situation, because coming right off the hop, in the beginning of the week, you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. This is the Wounded Warrior card. When he's in the upright position, this is someone who is battling on. Inverted like this again can indicate retreat from battle. We are no longer wishing to be in conflict or battle right now. It could be that some of you are battle weary at this point, and you're just not willing to deal with the situation anymore. You could just be tired. You could be tired of the same old conflict. You could be tired of dealing with the same old situation, and you could just be removing yourself from all of this in order to rest. So it's paired with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position, which is definitely good on the tangible front. This is dealing with finances, security, job, that kind of thing. The Nine of Pentacles upright, this is the strong, independent person card. This is somebody who's able to look after themselves. They're feeling very stable, secure. It's also a card that can represent feeling abundant, financially abundant, and it could represent landing a good job that will now help you become independent, or it could be that you're holding your own in that respect. So it's definitely good, strong, and confident energy. So you have that going for you. It seems like maybe there's a specific situation that you were involved with that there was a lot of conflict and there was battling going on, but I think that's sort of becoming part of your past now. You're moving on. Now, moving towards the weekend of the 15th, 16th, you have the Four of Wands in the reverse position. Four of Wands upright. This is such a good card that even reverse, it still holds many of its same meanings, which the Four of Wands is beautiful energy. This is, we have arrived. We have built what we set out to build. We started off with the initial spark, and it came to fruition. We manifested exactly what it is that we wanted. It's also known as the happy family card, that kind of energy. When it's inverted like this can sometimes indicate where something perhaps has gone wrong in the home or with the family. Things are not quite as moving as smoothly as we had hoped. It could just be, sometimes this card will come up when there's been an upset in the family, where things are not as wonderful. Say, for example, you're at a family picnic or gathering or wedding or anything like that, and maybe one of the guests or one of the relatives is being difficult and sort of putting a little bit of a damper on the situation, but it's still a wonderful celebration and still a victory and still a good homecoming. It's just something's a little bit off there. Now, the last card you have in the read, and that ends your week, is Major Arcana of the World in the upright position. This is very nice energy. The World is all about completion. In some area of your life, Sagittarius, perhaps you're completing. You're completing a course, you're completing you could be graduating and moving on to to a brand new career. For some of you, you could be closing out your career. This can sometimes come up when somebody is looking at retirement. This can come up when sometimes people are closing out a family home that you've lived at for, 25 years plus, and you're just downsizing and moving on. This can come up when a relationship, a long-term relationship, has come to its final conclusion. Now, relationship doesn't have to always be romantic. It could just be a friendship, a long-standing friendship, or other kinds of relationship, business relationship. It could be that something is just coming to a close. And that is your reading for this week, Sagittarius. I hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Have a good one. Bye for now.